For most of us, it is very easy for us to love people who love us. It is very easy for us to be kind and generous and considerate to people as long as they are kind and generous and considerate to us. It is so easy for us to pray for people when we know that they are praying for us. And hey, it is easy for us to borrow out money when we are so sure that they are going to pay us in return. But Jesus in the gospel tells us something very different. He tells us to love even when we are hated. He tells us to be kind to people even when these same people may not be kind to us. And he tells us to pray for our enemies. He tells us to be generous and kind and considerate to people who may not show us the same level of consideration and kindness. And he asks, if we are only good to people because they are good to us, then how different are we from the tax collectors and from unbelievers, people who don't necessarily believe in God and his son Jesus Christ? He urges us to live beyond the normal human comfortable experience where we only reach out when we feel safe, when we feel there is going to be definitely something in for us. He asks us to take the risk of loving, of showing kindness, of being merciful to people whom we may think do not deserve, because he has been merciful to us, he has been kind to us, and he expects us to do the same. And hey, I don't say that this is going to be easy. I mean, it's not easy. I don't do that all the time. But that is why we have the grace. That is why the Holy Spirit is there to help us. And so we have to pray. We have to ask him to grant us the ability, the grace and the strength to be able to do exactly what Jesus Christ is saying. It may not be easy. It may not be, something that can be done just like that with our human strength. But with God's strength and with the power that the Holy Spirit provides, we can do it. And yes, we can. So when you pray for the grace that you can show mercy and kindness and love and generosity to people who may not necessarily be your loved ones, people whom you may have tagged your enemies, and whom you may be thinking of how to eradicate them or pay them back with the same evil they did to you. Jesus is asking us to extend love and kindness to them. And as we do that, we truly demonstrate that we are children of God. We truly demonstrate that yes, we are of a different world. We don't work with the same measure that the world measures or the world does things, but we live with a higher standard. We are of a higher calling. We are the children of the Most High God, who is kind and good even to the one that is evil, who lets the sun shine and the rain rains or pours on both the good and the bad. Let us do this and really be the children of God. Stay blessed and stay safe. May God help us.